Welcome back. We were talking about heterosexual things. I swear.
Don't talk to them. Oh, make it bloom.
I was fucking, I was driving home from a fucking, the Christmas event. My sister's like, "What are you, a homo?" I'm like, "Yes, I am a Homosapien, in fact."
I love when people say that. That's how I respond. There we go.
The one that fucked it up for all of us, though, was Homo erectus. It's just not okay. You can't invite him anywhere.
Good shit.
Ah, smart jokes. Opening it up with smart jokes.
Rather than opening up with dick jokes.
Yeah, we're opening it up with smart jokes. Now to even it out. Tell me that you don't think... No, this it's fucking hilarious. I got sent this image fucking a while back, but it was, you know that guy who's like, "Change my mind"? He's sitting at that table with the banner that says blah blah blah, change my mind.
Yeah.
The guy changed the text to Tarzan 100% clapped gorilla cheeks before he meant change my mind.
You are to go.
I'm like, yes.
Come now.
Don't even have to change my mind, I agree. No, he's gonna kill them, by the way.
What am I doing with these imbeciles?
It's okay, he dies in an unnecessarily gruesome name for a kid's movie.
Does he die again?
He fucking hangs himself.
Really?
Yeah, because he gets tangled up in the vines trying to kill Tarzan, and he starts cutting the vines to try and get out, and it just makes it worse. And he
becomes a
fucking
noose.
drops himself and hangs himself to death.
I think he gets killed by the panther in this.
Oh, you can't put the way Disney did it in a kid's game. It's fucked up.
There we go. There's that save point I've needed the entire time. Sora Donald Goopy.
So, Donald, Goopy.
Heartless.
Yeah, it was a little too easy.
I
Heartless.
like that they were surrounding the gorilla, and then immediately the gorilla just disappeared. And the battle started.
Oh, that's easy. You obtained Protector G.
I like that none of the gorillas in this one talk. They just couldn't
Wait till we
afford
get
the
to the
voice
second game,
actors.
Chris.
Just couldn't afford the voice actors.
Wait till we get to the second game where they all talk.
Do they?
He's not even in the second game.
Oh, okay. I was like, isn't Tarzan... I feel like Tarzan's world has only been in, like,
This one.
one Kingdom Hearts.
Actually, this one.
Okay. I think he was supposed to make another appearance in the PSP one, Birth by Sleep, but it was cut.
I think that's
I
right.
believe it was Tarzan. I know one of them was cut. I'm pretty sure it was Tarzan's.
Because we get Pirates of the Caribbean in the next game, and that one's I don't know the word I want to use here.
Good.
Interesting.
It's good. My only problem with it is that they didn't get a good sound alike for Captain Jack Sparrow, like, at all in that game. They could have. They didn't.
I mean, do you really want to shell out the money to get blanking on his name, Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp, yes. I mean, I'd shell out an absurd amount of money to get Johnny Depp.
That's true.
That dude's awesome.
My favorite part about fire in this game.
Yeah, it just keeps going. Speaking of Johnny Depp and Pirates of the Caribbean, I watched the most recent movie, I think.
That is...
As of
blanking
recording
on what
this, it's the
called.
one where they got rid of
Everybody?
everyone except for Jack, essentially, but they got rid of the other two. They got rid of the dude and the
But
chick.
it just feels like it's like an imposter Jack, from what I remember hearing
No,
somebody talk about
it's
that.
his, it's not that one, it was the one after that, and that one is, it's his son. They get his son.
Oh, Will Turner's
Yeah,
son.
they get Will Turner's son.
I thought you were talking about Jack's son, and I was
No,
just like,
no.
He didn't.
Jack didn't have a son.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about. And then there's Barbossa's daughter or some more shit like that.
Yes. And that is a good movie.
I heard it was pretty good.
I like that one a lot.
I gotta watch it.
I didn't see the one before it. I heard it was really good, so I didn't. I mean, really bad, so I like.
Yeah,
didn't
the
bother.
one before that was I think it's not Dead Man Tell No Tales. It has to do with mermaids.
Yeah, it's some Siren of
it's
the Mermaid or something.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, people didn't like that one, and then I like this new one though, or the most recent one. I don't know. I think they're already making another one. I just don't know what it is. But yeah, that one was good. Fucking, they had like a whole arc and shit where the son's trying to find his father, and then he's like, finds the father, but the father's like, "Yo, I'm fucking cursed.
I'm like, I can't
leave
do
the
that.
Ocean."
I can only leave the ocean once every 7 years. I think the story is.
Yeah. Did you
I watched up until 3.
Okay, I was gonna say, do you
I haven't
care if
seen- I don't care.
spoil it?
I don't
Because I'm like, alright, so, slight spoilers then, is that they eventually, they figure out a way to break the curse at the end, which allows
they
Tiger's
need
father to come
Poseidon's,
back to
they need
land.
Poseidon's, like, trident or something like that.
Yeah, but the thing is that when they broke the curse, because essentially, Poseidon's trident is like, not only complete control over the sea, but it also controls every curse involving the sea. So when they destroyed it, it broke every single curse there is on the sea. So now there's no more curses in their universe. Which means there's like a shit ton of ways that can go now.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. And I'm like, and it ends with fucking Davy Jones fucking slowly walking into Will Turner's fucking bedroom and shit while he's sleeping, and it like builds up to it, and then he wakes up and looks around the room and there's like nothing there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is gonna be fucking good.
Oh, I hate these guys.
So I am actually kind of looking forward to the next movie too, because they have a good setup for it.
How about?
They remind me of the Nana and Nana guys from Spyro games.
That's Gravity, and I don't have Gravity. I don't know how I remember that. Okay, I guess I go back into the tent again?
Gotta go back in time. Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be able to finish this world by the end of the episode.
I was watching a comedian, actually, now that I think about it. You know Back to the Future and its plot, obviously.
Yes.
I think everyone's watched
We gotta
that
go back to
movie.
the future, Morty!
He was like... I was watching a comedian, he was like, someone had to pitch that show. He's like, that was a weird movie. He's like, and someone had to pitch that movie to a producer, and he's like, I can just imagine the pitch was like, he comes in and he's like, alright, so we got this kid, and his name is Marty, and he's a teenager in high school, and like, he's lazy, and he like, always sleeps in and stuff. And they're like, oh, is he cool like Will Ferrell? And he's like, no. And he's like, but he has a friend. And he's like, oh, another high school student? No. A disgraced nuclear physicist who might be in his 40s or his 80s. We're not really sure. And he's like, okay, I'm listening. He's like, and then they build a time machine to go back in time. And he's like, oh, and they prevent blah blah blah. I forgot what it was that he used as an example to prevent. So he's like, and then they go back in time to prevent the JFK assassination. He's like, no, that would have been a really good idea though. Like we didn't even think of that. We're gonna be honest, we didn't even think of that. And he's like, well, what'd you guys think of? He's like, well, he goes back in time, and he accidentally fucks his mom. It's like, and the guy's like, He's like, and we're gonna call it Back to the Future. And he's like, but they never go to the future in it. And he's like, exactly.
When you put it that way.
And when he broke it down like that, I was just like, how did they pitch that movie?
When you put it that way.
It was just funny because, like, after watching it, I had a legit moment where I was just like, you know, I never thought about it that hard, but yeah, no, how the fuck did they fish that? That's so weird. Nicely done, Derek. Right back to the where we began.
Time.
Dude, what is time really, though?
Time is an illusion.
Ah. Also, the new Star Wars movie came out.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I've heard nothing but mixed reactions.
Yeah, my brother liked it, and I'm just like, how did you make it? I thought you heard.
I thought you had taste.
Damn, that was good.
It's just, it's really interesting because it's one of those movies where, like...
Yeah, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it.
Mostly mixed reviews. Because I kind of got the cliff notes of it before it even came out because the script leaked online and everyone was like, that's not really going to be the script. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, there's no way this is the script because this is really bad. And then, like, the movie came out and it's, like, exactly the same. And I was like, oh, I am never going to see this. Yeah, I'm never gonna see this.
Did I? That's weird.
I have no idea what you did, so...
I'm like, where's the place to the treehouse?
Ah. It's probably through the grapevines. But you're no longer to be lied.
Because it spawned me there last time we were up here.
Ah.
But this time it didn't.
Gotcha.
It's like, that's the thing I need to go up.
Yeah.
But last time we were just there last time we needed to be over here.
Right.
I gotta kill these Harlows. But yeah, I don't... I kinda wanna see it and you don't.
I'm not even gonna bother, mainly because...
You don't ever see movies.
One, I don't see movies to begin with, but, like, I especially don't see movies that I feel like don't deserve my money.
Here's the thing. My girlfriend has passes to the movie theater,
Yeah.
and there's nothing else really out right now, so...
Oh, there is literally nothing out right now. That was like, I'm 100% sure that was on purpose too.
Oh, yeah.
100% Disney was just like, alright, people are not feeling Star Wars right now, because the last movie they did didn't do as well as they wanted it to, and they're like, yeah, Solo, and they're like, we're gonna make sure there's no fucking competition this time.
Because I forget what else came out around the same time Solo came out. I just know that Solo didn't do well.
The funny thing is, it still pulled a profit, but it wasn't enough of a profit for
them
Disney.
to care.
Yeah. It's kind of like, it's always funny now because it's like, people are just like, what do you mean it didn't do well? This movie did great. It pulled in a profit. They spent this much to make it, and then they made this much back. And it's just like, yeah, that's not including fucking advertisements and fucking sponsorship deals and stuff for more advertising. And it's like, once you start putting all that shit together, most of the time it's like, yeah, it didn't make its money back. But you'd never know because they don't tell you how much money they spent on advertisements. They don't want people to know that. That's bad for investors to know that because then investors will pull their money. Fuck yeah. So they'll never tell shit like that. Which is why you can have a movie and have it, like, totally bomb, but, like, if the rest of your fucking, you know, stock portfolio, like, accounting shit is still like, yeah, we still made, like, $1 billion this year, stockbrokers, people are like, I don't really give a shit then.
They made money, that's all I care
They made money, and I don't really give a shit that it was a bomb.
As long as they made money, they don't really care.
Yeah. So, like, as long as Disney is in the green, they'll be fine.
They're
I think
always
even
in
if,
the
and
green,
they're
yeah.
always, yeah, exactly, they're always in the green. So, I'm not really worried about Disney, not worried about Disney going bankrupt anytime soon. Haha, actually, I think they're not going to be in the green this year, but that's because they bought, like, a ton of shit for a lot of fucking money. Because they bought, like, all of Marvel back except for Spider-Man, because Sony is not that stupid. Fucking, and fucking, they bought Star Wars, which was huge. And then they bought all of Fox, like, all in the same year. So, like, they're definitely not going to be in the green this year. There's no way, because the amount of money
Because they
that
did
was
buy
spent.
they did buy Star Wars years ago,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah, technically it was a couple years back now. My bad.
but yeah, it's like doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it's enough, though. Do. But God, do you hear what they're gonna do with, like... Oh, cutscene.
I don't know why I just, like, knew doing this was the right thing.
Yeah, was not much of a cutscene. But,
I think it's the boss battle, that's fine.
Oh, gotcha. His pipe is gone. And he got fatter. Oh yeah, so anyways, you know they're making a Black Widow
Yes.
movie, right?
I saw that.
You know that the person behind directing it and making it and writing it and shit, don't want to fucking have Black Widow use any guns or kill anyone in it, even though her character is that she's an assassin. Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about this.
It's gonna fucking blow ass if they continue down that route. I don't know if they've changed their mind on it, they might have. But, like, I'm like, if they do that, that's, yeah, I'm like, that kind of defeats the whole point of the character. And it's because the director's just like, there's too many violent movies for dudes. We need more sensitive movies for women. And I'm just like, that doesn't even make sense in this context. Like, it doesn't even make sense.
I think he kills the
White Fang. Yeah, he kills him.
in the movie.
Yeah, he does.
And that's how he asserts dominance or something.
He also kills Gunman.
Right.
Technically, Gunman kills himself, but whatever. I'd be concerned too.
Yeah, they are ladies, I think, actually. That's a female gorilla. That's the gorilla who is... Not even to go there.
It is the yep, definitely the gorilla. It's that face. And so I was playing a porn game last night. And fucking...
I love you, Chris.
It was one of those things where it was like...
You wanted to just mess around?
It was like... Well, super softcore porn kind of thing. It wasn't like, whoa, this is a porn... It was more like, oh, there's nudity in this, and I was not fully
unaware.
Yeah, I was not fully aware of this. I should have been, because it was like a dating sim kind of thing. So I should have figured, honestly. I should have known better at this point, but I was just like, I'll just see what it is, because I was like, it was for free, and it was on itchy.io. I can't remember the name of it now. I think it's called Girl Love or something. Or Love Girl or some shit.
Who cares?
I do. I want to give proper credit to the person who made it, because they did a fucking good job. Anyways, I was playing and I'm
We're
like,
a Jane!
This is...
I'll...
No, go for it. Fucking read it, motherfucker.
It's already gone.
Alright. But yeah, it was, blah blah, something. Yeah, no, it was, I remember now. It was you played as a girl, and then you had a friend who's also a girl, and you talked to each other until eventually you just started fucking kissing, and then making out, and then straight up just fucking each other. Of course. But,
like you do.
It accelerated quickly. Actually, it accelerated quite slowly. That's beside the point. But it was interesting because I was playing it, and as I was playing it, I was just like, oh, this is definitely made by a chick. And they're just like, people are like, how do you know? I'm like, because it doesn't immediately go into stupid shit. That's how I know. The writing is way better, which is how I know it wasn't written by a dude.
It doesn't start with porn!
Yeah, like, it's like a long build up to like when they're actually like in a relationship, and because of that, I'm 100% sure.
How dare you? People just bone immediately, Chris.
I mean, most dating sims, they don't bone immediately, but it's the fact that the protagonist wasn't a fucking like, the fuck is the relationship? I don't know what signals are. I'm a fucking genius. That made me be like, oh, this is written by a woman.
Because like, you know about how the new Fire Emblem games are partly dating sims now.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if they don't get signals is the right thing, if that's the right way of saying it, or it's just like, it just happens.
See, in all fairness, it's like, I get I get why most dating simulators written by dudes, the dude is fucking oblivious, and it's because dudes are fucking oblivious when it comes to signals. They just are.
See ya.
The fuck? That thing is just disturbing looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill it? Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
Come on!
Sora!
Show me your moves!
Come on.
Yes!
Boo 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 boo!
Clayton! Dark, you didn't read any of
We
that.
must help the gorillas in the treetop.
Treetop gorillas.
And I think we need to go in tunnel. And we need to go over a save point
Into tunneled.
into tunnel.
It's
Very fast.
Dude. Is this a Sonic game?
Yeah.
You know, there's a Sonic game actually just like this, where you slide on tree branches as loops and stuff, and you actually swing from the vines. It's in Sonic Generations 1 or 2, I can't remember. He's not a very threatening enemy, is he?
No. These guys actually, they're not enemies. They're like puzzles.
Oh. What are puzzles, though?
The greatest thing in the world, Chris.
Come on.
The puzzles are climbing the pole.
Both.
Okay.
Come on.
Should have expected that from you.
Sora! Max HP is increased.
Sora, Donald, Rupee. Which one was Rupee? I remember Rupee.
Me too.
What? Me, Tarzan. You, Jade. Toy Story? Anyone? Toy Story?
Come on.
Oh, I'm sure we got it.
We got like 2 minutes,
Yeah.
so make it count.
I mean,
Tell the
like-
fans how you really feel.
really cutting it short might be smart.
Come on.
Alright, this is the last part for this session.
Yeah,
So.
that's alright.
Alright. Well, you heard the boss. We're gonna cut it short. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.